bigger round of applause for Kona Morris. Hi, Kona. Is that good? Yay. Beautiful. It's 2023, and I'm about to turn 43 years old. My doctor has just informed me that I am at high risk for future osteoporosis. I have to start taking extra vitamin D and make sure not to break any bones. And I am stressing, not just about the medical issues, but for some reason, 43 feels like I might as well be turning 50 or 80. I think it's because I was a Hitchhiker's Guide fan, so I was looking forward to 42. It's the meaning of the universe. But 43 just felt like there's nothing else but old age and death. I know it's absurd. So I'm deep in my feels. I'm at this coffee shop, and I meet a woman who tells me she's a tree climber. I'm like, what's that? She says she travels around the world with a tree climbing guru and climbing trees. So I grew up in the redwood forest of Northern California, and I ask her if she's ever climbed a redwood. She goes, oh my God, that's my favorite one. She tells me that birds drop seeds on the enormous branches, causing other trees to grow out of the branches like a secret bonus forest in the sky. It sounds magical. She connects me to her guru. I call him. He says that it's been sold out for over a year, but this never happens. He just got a cancellation that morning, and if I want it, it's mine. It's $400, which is a lot of money to pay for something that we did for free as kids. But I grew up staring at the redwood canopies, imagining what the tops of them looked like. And I have that feeling in my gut, like I know I'm going to regret it if I don't. And I also feel like it's now or never before I get any older. So I pay it and I sign up. It's non-refundable. You have to show up at 8:45 a.m. on the day of the climb or you forfeit your payment. So I have a lot of anxiety about this, not just because of the money and the potential bone breaking. It sounds like exactly what my doctor wouldn't want me to do. But also because I am chronically late. And it's just been the bane of my existence, but I am determined not to be this time. So I drive up to my parents' house the night before, which is 40 minutes away from the site, and I get up early with every intention of getting out there on the road, and somehow I still leave at the last possible moment. I'm just kicking myself, speed driving through morning traffic, being like, how could I do this again? And I see the worst thing ever, a construction sign. I pull up and I'm like, please, 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 I'm going to be late. I have to get through. He says, there's been a mudslide. I'm like, no, oh, please, can I go around? And he just looks at me, no. So I flip around and I'm voice texting the guru, blaming the mudslide, saying, I'm so sorry, please, please let me arrive late. He says the absolute latest we can wait is 9:05. I look at my GPS and it says 9:16, and I say, I'll be there. And I feel awful, and I am just driving like a maniac, well aware of how much more dangerous that is, and that I'm just being a jerk, and I feel awful. So I'm full of anxiety. I show up and there's this at 9:12 and there's this small group of people waiting for me, and I run out red face and apologizing, and they gear me up, and before I know it, I'm in the tree. And it's really hard. You have to use this pinch grip and you're like inchworming yourself up the rope. And I'm just still in my head the whole time thinking, you paid $400 for this. Enjoy it. What are you doing? And I'm still rushing. And I get to the top of the tree before everybody else, and there's nowhere else to go. I finally stop and I take a deep breath and I look around, and it's like I'm on top of the world. I'm over 200 feet in the sky. I can see all the way to the ocean. They call this tree the grandfather because it's the oldest and biggest in the old growth forests, over 1,000 years old. I touch the bark and I swear I could feel the wisdom of this ancient tree, and it makes me feel really young. I could almost hear it just laughing at me, thinking that 43 is old. I feel suddenly so childish and young, and I'm like start laughing and crying at the same time, and I feel like a kid in a tree. And when I rappel back down the rope like a freaking tree ninja, I am no longer worried about turning 43, and I feel ready to tackle my medical issues and to finally take control of my time management, because I know, like the grandfather, I'm also going to keep growing. Thank you.
Kona Morris, everyone. Thank you. So that was beautiful.